This video is for Chapter 12, Section 12.3 for the math activity Enlargements with Pattern Block Figures. We'll construct similar pattern block figures and explore the effects of scaling. You'll need pattern blocks for this activity. In the first question, we have a figure, a red trapezoid, and a larger figure, also a trapezoid. These two shapes are similar. One condition for similarity is that the ratio of the lengths of the corresponding sides of the two figures are equal. What is the ratio of the lengths of the corresponding sides on these two figures? Notice you need to compare the top length of the small trapezoid to the top length of the larger trapezoid. Then the left side length of the small to the left side length of the larger, the right to the right, and the bottom edge length to the bottom edge length. In each case, those ratios should be the same in order for these to be similar figures. The second condition for similarity is that the corresponding angles of the two figures have to have the same measure. Explain which angles are corresponding and how you know they have the same measure. So that's 4 angles: the bottom left, the top right, and the bottom right on each of the two figures. Another way to think about similarity is that they are the exact same shape, they're just different sizes. In part C, because each side of the large trapezoid is 2 times the length of each corresponding side on the small trapezoid, the large trapezoid is an enlargement of the small trapezoid by a scale factor of 2. The area of the large trapezoid is how many times the area of the small trapezoid. Write a sentence or two to explain your reasoning. Notice when you look at the small trapezoid and the larger similar trapezoid, you can easily see that the larger trapezoid is not just twice the area of the small trapezoid. So this is an important part about scaling. And don't forget the area work you've learned before, and think about how many triangles are in a single trapezoid. In part D, we ask you to construct an enlargement by a scale factor of 2 for each of the other 5 pattern blocks. Sketch figures and describe how the area of a figure is related to the area of its enlargement. Here's a little illustration. Here's a triangle, and here's a larger triangle scaled by a scale factor of 2. But of course you need to make this with pattern blocks, so which blocks can you use to make this larger shape? Do that for all 5 pattern blocks. In question 2, we have a larger triangle that's an enlargement of the small triangle by a scale factor of 3. You can see that the side length here is 3 edge lengths, and here 1 edge length, 1 to 3. Build and sketch an enlargement by a scale factor of 3 for all of the other 5 pattern blocks. And if you run out of pieces, just trace them. Explain how the area of each enlargement compares to the area of a single pattern block. And again, notice there's way more than 3 triangles here. So scale factor of 3 does not mean 3 times the area. In question 3, we ask you to build and sketch additional enlargements. The picture on the left is the figure that we want you to enlarge, and you need to enlarge this one by a scale factor of 3. As a hint, do one block at a time. Do the blue parallelogram and do the triangle separately. And which blocks can you use to make this larger shape? Then in part A, we ask you to scale a triangle by a scale factor of 4. In part C, we have 3 tan parallelograms pressed together. And again, remember, do this one block at a time. Scale this tan parallelogram by a scale factor of 3, then the middle, and then the right. And then the last one, we have a square, a hexagon, and a trapezoid. Again, it's easiest to do it one block at a time and think about which pieces you can use to make these larger shapes. And finally, for 3E, state a conjecture about how you think the area of an enlargement is related to the area of the smaller figure. Write an explanation to support your reasoning. There's one general idea, how the area of a figure compares to the area of the scaled figure. That's it for Math Activity 12.3. I hope you have fun building enlargements with pattern blocks.